Hi, I look insane. I have two head coverings on because I don't have any hair. I have my diva scarf on, and I'm leaving Wattpad. I'm gonna try to make this succinct as possible because I'm not editing a video right now. Um, if you are at all in fandom or in the fanfic writing or maybe even writing in general at this point, you will know that Wattpad has recently really served it to us horny folk right now with their new rules. As much as their rules seem to contradict all of the type of work that I see on Wattpad. I mean, the front page feed is always plastered with the same three horny romance tropes, but okay, we're gonna actually constrict how much smut you can write. Whatever. Um, I'm not gonna take like a high horse here and say that's the reason I'm leaving. It didn't help. It's probably the final straw that made me nail in my decision. But Wattpad has been absolutely unrecognizable of a site for me. Very very strongly recently. Um, between it seeming to like completely abandon any fan made content, it's entirely the same five original stories repackaged over and over again, and then told that it's a Wattpad best viewed or whatever. Um, that sucks. And then it's engagement for me at least. I don't know if anybody else in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fandom has had this experience, has slowed to a complete halt while I'm continuing to grow consistently on AO3 and PMDFF. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Um, but I just can't do it anymore. Uh, I have been kind of yanked around. I've been on Wattpad for 7 years, mind you, and none of my stories have had any of the recognition they deserve. Even when I do get readers, they don't interact. It's plagued with bots that are trying to sell you something, scam you into buying their AI art, AI authors. Even I mean, it's basically a scam website now. Every other day, they have some huge sort of thing where there's somebody posing as a Wattpad ambassador, commenting on everybody's wall, saying, "Ooh, well, if you don't want all your stuff deleted, okay." They have bots that are mass tagging people in other people's walls. They have all sorts of sketchy stuff going on. The ads are horrendous. The UI, which was the main draw that I used to like about Wattpad, it's garbage now. It looks awful. They've slowed the site down with all the ads that they put in. They have a damn currency feature now. I don't know why we did that. I don't even know how long ago that was. Um, but it's become completely unrecognizable from the site that I knew it was on. Knew it was. I don't know why I added on there. I'm not editing this. You're gonna have to deal. Um, it sucks. And I can't sit here and just like keep posting on Wattpad like this is a community that I want to continue to engage with. The only time I ever had an interaction on Wattpad, it ended up being extremely negative and was with like a generally like horrible, horrible person with some horrible, horrible ideologies. Um, so I just can't do it anymore. I give up. I'm going 100% strictly on AO3 and PMDFF. Um, I keep saying it's available on everything that it usually is. I don't think I'm gonna post to Wattpad anymore. I mean, if you see my new fic, it's doing fine on AO3. It's getting engaged on PMDFF. I should clarify for people who don't know. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Fanfiction.com. Go check it out. It's awesome. Um, I got one view on Wattpad. What the fuck? What is that? What am I doing with one read? Really? Um, I've spent 7 years trying to build a fan base on Wattpad, and I can't do it anymore. I have engaged readers on AO3. I have engaged readers on PMDFF. I have people willing to find my stuff. I have people willing to comment on my stuff. I have people not trying to sell me shit. Not trying to sell me robot shit specifically. I would even let you sell me things if it was an actual project made by man. But no, you're selling me AI art, and I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't do Wattpad anymore. It's gross. And now they went ahead and they're making what are they calling them now? Wattpad refugees. They've completely bombed like all good conscience and have done things that I think disrespect the ideologies that fanfic writers stand on, and have made it very clear that they do not care that much about the average writer. They do not appreciate every project that graces their site, and so I won't grace their site anymore. Bye, Wattpad. I don't really care. Um, I'm also considering if I should take it down or not, like my stuff. I'm like, should I leave it up there? I kind of don't want to be associated with that site because they kind of aggravated me. And it's like AO3 and PMDFF are both free, ad free. You don't have to sign in to use them. You can even interact as a guest on AO3. That's cool. I have so many nameless that are like, well, I'm not going to sign in, but I think this fucks. So like, okay, that's what I have. Um, I'm sorry if any of you, if all two or three of my like hardcore Wattpad readers are upset. Um, I highly encourage you to go to another site and read your shit from there because they're not treating the small authors well. They have their circle, they have their ads, and that's all they care about. That's what I got. I wanted to make it 6 minutes even. It's not gonna happen. Sorry.